Hey y'all, and happy new year. So for this video, we're going to talk about the goals that I had set for 2025 and then the ones that I have in mind for 2026. So for 2025, it was a very big year in the sense of I had basically a full year of motherhood. Did I know what I was doing? Hell no. I don't think anybody really knows what they're doing. Even after multiple kids, you still don't know what you're doing. But I think it was a good year for learning about myself, learning how to parent, learning how to essentially also be a wife and still be a parent at the same time. Kind of juggling all of that for the year. So, excuse me, still getting over my cold a little bit, so bear with me. But the two big things that I really wanted goal-wise out of 2025 was to be more patient, because if anybody knows me, knows I am not very patient. And I knew, with this journey of being a mom, I was definitely going to be tested with that. And I was. Was I great at it? No. I mean, I don't think anybody is great at something they're absolutely not good at. And I'm not good at that. But tried to, in tough situations, try to be as patient as possible, not try to get myself super upset, try to basically breathe through it type thing. Did it work all the time? No. But that's all part of growing and learning. And then I would say my second goal was to get down to my pre-baby weight. Did I do that? No. But I also have to be realistic with myself, and I didn't really try to do that until about September, when I started my lifting. Once I got October was my lifting, my 8-week challenge. So yeah, like September was when I really started to try, because I knew, I had a feeling that it wasn't going to be easy getting off my baby weight, but I didn't expect it to be this difficult and challenging for me. So like for the first 5 months, it came off pretty easy, and then it's just like, stayed the same. And then once in September, once I really started to nail down my nutrition and really watch what I ate, then the scale started going down. And while I'm still not to where I theoretically want to be in the numbers category, I feel great. I feel wonderful. I feel strong. Like, for the most part, when little man actually lets me hold him, besides dad holding him, I can, I'm pretty comfortable, holding him, in the sense of I'm strong and all that. So, and I've been very consistent in the gym. So I know sometimes with parenting, that doesn't always happen because of sickness and stuff. So, anyway, so that was 2025. So 2026. So I've got kind of categories. So in the category of motherhood, since my little one is officially a toddler, God help me on that one. Same thing as last year. I really want to work on my patience with him, and then with situations, because I know he's definitely going to test it. Even my husband tests it sometimes, but don't tell him that. But yeah, I know he's going to test it. Situations are going to test it, and I don't want to, react all crazy and stuff and being very like upset because, you know, I don't want then to Michael, little man, to pick it up when he gets a little older, or pick up, you know, bad habits, you know, whatever. So yeah, the number one thing I'm going to work on is my patience. And then for the like partner wifey side, my goal is to, you know, make sure I connect with my husband, and not just parent, but like individually, you know, make sure I like really spend time with him and, you know, that type of thing. Because while parenting is great, you know, I was a wifey first. And I need to always remember that, you know, I was a wifey first, and, you know, same thing for him, you know, he was a husband first. Sometimes we get so consumed in the parenting that we forget that, you know, 1 + 1 equals, well, now 3 for us, but you know what I mean. 1 + 1 does not, you know. You know what I mean. So, anyways, and then obviously with this channel, it's about, you know, working out, that side, and then also being a mom. So with the lifting out and the exercise and nutrition part, while I guess my numbers goal was still there, to get under my pre-baby weight, which was like 175. I just really want to be strong. Excuse me. I want to, you know, continue to be able to hold, you know, little man, because, you know, he is going to get bigger. He's going to gain weight, get tall, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I want to continue to be strong, in that perspective. What does that look like? I don't know. I mean, I know for like this second 8 weeks, I had some like lifting exercise specific goals that I will talk about later. But so that's probably what end up going to happen is every like 8 weeks or something, I'm gonna, you know, have them type of goals. But I just want to be really just to be strong, you know, for this first half of the year. And then, you know, the second half of the year, I may have plans to run as well, run a 10K, maybe with my mom, hopefully. So obviously I'm going to have to start running at some point too. So trying to do the whole lift and run at the same time. I have not been successful at that at all. I feel like I can only do like one thing or the other. I've had a hard time doing like both. So that in itself will be like a challenge goal if I can even do that, end up doing that. So yeah. So then, last but not least, you know, in the whole YouTube realm of things, you know, I just want to continue to be consistent because I've made at least, I don't know, 1, maybe 2 YouTube videos or YouTube profiles, and I've only lasted maybe like 2 months. So granted, we're doing much better than we did previously, but I want to continue to be able to go upload on YouTube, preferably once a week. But, you know, I know that's not always going to happen. So trying to just be as consistent as possible. And I would love to, you know, eventually be able to make a little bit of money. But that's not really the goal of this YouTube video. This YouTube video is just to show all you moms and soon-to-be moms and soon-to-be parents in general that you can be strong and come home and be a parent as well. So yeah, that is my goals for 2026. I hope you guys enjoyed the last series, the 8-week series. I actually really enjoyed recording it. In the past, I haven't necessarily liked recording myself. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta say, you know what, whatever, do what you gotta do. Because I've always been the type to, oh my gosh, like judge myself, thinking that other people are judging me, and most people don't really care. So, to be honest, so they're just in it for the content and everything. So, yeah, that's the big thing. So, like I said, I really enjoyed the 8-week series. I hope you guys enjoy this lifting project series. This is going to be a much longer one because there is not necessarily a certain time date that I want to stop it. So this could be a whole year's worth. I don't know. We'll see, of videos and stuff. But yes, please stay tuned for some really good videos. But let me know in the comments also what you guys want to see. You know, I do kind of eating, what I eat in a day, a weekend, which, you know, is not super fun because, you know, it's winter. So a lot of times we just stay in the house, but I can still do that. I can do the live chat at the gym. I've kind of enjoyed that, especially the last one. Well, the last one and the one that's coming up, because I do have one that I'm working on right now. So yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see in the comments. But I hope you guys have a good day. Please like and subscribe, and we will see y'all in the next one.